Welcome to another session with College Guru 2020. In this session, we shall learn about the registration process applicable for a new applicant. Remember, this is applicable to you only if you come under the purview of GST registration. This is a simple step-by-step process. Let's begin. You need to go to the GST website, which is www.gst.gov.in. Now that you have the website, click on the Services tab. The Services tab will show more than one option. You need to click on New Registration. After clicking on New Registration, a form will open up, which will be Part A of the registration form. We have Part B coming up a little later. Now that we are in Part A, the following details need to be entered. Select if you are a taxpayer. Let's stick to this option for now. If you want to also register as a practitioner, this is where you make the selection. You need to enter details of state, district, legal name of business, PAN number, valid email address, valid phone number, and then the CAPTCHA. Separate OTPs will be sent to your mobile and email address for verification. Once you verify the OTP, a notification containing your 15-digit temporary reference number, in short TRN, will appear. This will be communicated through email and SMS. This TRN is required for you to access the application form under the My Saved Applications option on the GST website. Remember, you will need to complete Part B of the application form within 15 days from receiving the temporary reference number or TRN. Once you click Proceed, you are again taken back to the new registration form. Please ensure that the temporary reference number button is pre-selected. On the first page of Part B, fill up the following fields: temporary reference number and the CAPTCHA, and click Proceed. 2. On the second page of Part B, fill in the OTP you received on your email ID and mobile number. This OTP is valid for 10 minutes. Every time you log in, OTP verification needs to be done. After entering the OTP, you need to click Proceed. After verification of the OTP, a dashboard will appear containing your saved application. Please note that the status field will be mentioned as Draft, and you will have an edit tool available, which you can use to fill the rest of the GST REG-01, which is GST Registration Form-01. On clicking the edit tool, the form opens up containing 10 tabs, which appears horizontally in small boxes, each of which need to be filled one by one. Business details, promoter or partners, authorized signatory, authorized representative, principal place of business, additional places of business, goods and services, bank accounts, state-specific information, and verification. Let's get into tab 1, that is business details. Here you can see that certain fields now appear auto-filled. These are legal name of the business, PAN, name of the state, and state jurisdiction. The fields you need to fill in would be trade name, district, center jurisdiction, division code, range code, reason to obtain registration, date of commencement of business, date on which liability to register arises, to indicate existing registration, fill up type of registration, registration number, date of registration, and after you're done, at the end of this page, click Save and Continue. The next tab is on Partners. Personal information is recorded here. The name of the person for whom registration is being done is captured. In addition to it, name of father, date of birth, mobile number, email ID, gender, telephone number, designation or status, director identification number, if you're a citizen of India or not, PAN number, passport number, Aadhaar number, and residential address. And when you have the option to upload your photograph, you can do that if you already have one stored in your system. If not, the GST portal will ask you for access to your device's camera. Click the photograph and have it auto-uploaded. Remember, Only JPEG format is allowed and file size should be less than 100 KB. If the same person is the authorized signatory, mention yes and then click Save and Continue. We now move on to the third tab named Authorized Signatory. If you have selected yes for the also authorized signatory field in the previous tab, that is when your company's proprietor is also an authorized signatory, then this page will get auto-filled with the same details as filled in by you in the promoter or partners page. In this case, proof of authorized signatory is not required. However, if you have selected no in the also authorized signatory field in the previous tab, that is when your company's proprietor is not an authorized signatory, then this page needs to be filled in by you. However, in both case 1 and case 2, you have the option to add additional authorized signatories by clicking on the Add New button shown at the end of the page up to a maximum of 10 promoters. For proof of authorization, you could use either the letter of authorization or copy of resolution passed by Board of Directors. At the end of this page, click Save and Continue. Authorized Representative is the next tab. All businesses planning to employ a GST practitioner or a tax expert to file their GST through the portal should fill this up. In case you have selected the GST practitioner option in the field for Authorized Representative, the Enrollment ID field will get activated and all other fields will become inactive. On the other hand, if you have selected the other option in the field for Authorized Representative, the Enrollment ID field becomes inactive and all the other fields become active. Fill up name, designation status of your representative, mobile number, email ID, PAN, Aadhaar, landline, fax number, and finally click Save and Continue. Next we have Principal Place of Business. All address fields including PIN code need to be filled up. Contact information pertaining to business, details of ownership pertaining to property possessed, and proof need to be uploaded. PDF or JPEG files of size below 1 MB is allowed. Nature of business activity is another subfield that requires to be filled in here, and in case the business operates out of other locations, it should be captured in the subfield titled Additional Place of Business. At the end of this page, click Save and Continue. We move on to the next tab, which is Additional Places of Business. In case you have selected No for the field Have Additional Place of Business in the previous tab, this page will appear blank. In case you have selected Yes for the field Have Additional Place of Business in the previous page, the page will prompt you to share more details. And here is what you need to fill in. Number of additional places. Click Add New at the bottom of the page, and every time you click Add New, a page exactly similar to the Principal Place of Business will open up, wherein you have to enter the details of your additional places of businesses. At the end of this page, click Save and Continue. The next tab is on Goods and Services. You could search for the goods or services provided by your business in the search field, either by name or by Harmonized System of Nomenclature, in short the HSN code, which is crucial for new registration in GST. Once you have made the right selection at the end of this page, click Save and Continue. We move on to populating fields on bank accounts. You can mention the number of bank accounts, the corresponding bank details, and also upload documentary proof. In most cases, a cancelled check or the latest bank statement would suffice. At the end of this page, click Save and Continue. The last but one tab is on state-specific information. Add the professional tax employee code number, professional tax registration number, state excise license number, and name of the person in whose name excise license is held. Once you're done, at the end of this page, click Save and Continue. The 10th and final tab is for verification. Tick the checkbox. Name of authorized signatory, that is the name of proprietor or principal authorized signatory, will show up in the list. Select the same, and the place, and the designation or status. This auto-fills based on who you select in name of authorized signatory. In the date field, date is auto-filled as current date. As per the notice at the bottom of the page, the submit buttons will get activated only when all mandatory fields have been filled. You can submit the verification either by any of the following three options. 1. Digital Signature Certificate or DSC, which is compulsory for companies and liability limited partnerships. A link has been provided in case you're facing any problem using the Digital Signature Certificate option. 2. E-signature using Aadhaar. And 3. EVC or electronic verification, wherein an OTP will be sent to your registered email ID and registered mobile number. This OTP will be valid for 10 minutes, within which you should complete the submission. Woohoo! We have successfully completed the registration process. And once you have submitted your GST registration form number 1, in short GST REG-01 form, you will receive an email and SMS notifying that your new registration application has been submitted. This notification will contain the 15-digit application reference number, in short ARN. You can use the ARN to track your application status and keep a tab of your new GST registration procedure on the GST portal. Log on to www.gst.gov.in, go to the Services tab and move your cursor to Registration. You will see two options, New Registration and Track Application Status. Click on Track Application Status to know the latest outcome of your submission. Once your new registration application has been verified and approved in the GST portal, you will receive a 15-digit GSTIN, the Goods and Services Tax Identification Number, along with the temporary password. You can log in by using the GSTIN number as a user ID and the temporary password to download the GST registration certificate. If you have any questions on GST registration process, call 9500117773 for more such videos. Don't forget to subscribe to College Guru 2020 and click all in the notification bar. Thank you.